Part 2, dropping the comparisons and establishing your domestic order. In Part 1, we established the basics of strength. Stand up straight, embodying competence, care for yourself, embracing responsibility, and curate your tribe, seeking those who elevate you. You claimed your space and cleaned up your relationships. Now we zoom the lens inward. The next set of rules deals with the inner battlefield. How to manage your growth without crippling yourself with self-doubt, how to handle the profound responsibility of raising others, and where the process of fixing the world must truly begin. This section is about replacing the poison of comparison with the power of genuine discipline. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. In the age of social media, this rule is your emotional survival guide. We are constantly bombarded with highlight reels, the filtered perfection of others' lives. You open Instagram and see someone with a six-pack, a luxury holiday, and $1 million business. Immediately, your brain screams, "You are a failure. You are falling behind." You are not comparing your entire messy reality to their reality. You are comparing your behind-the-scenes documentary to their highly edited, carefully scripted movie. You don't see their anxiety, their debt, or their failures. You see their ideal. The only person who shares your context, your history, your genetics, your past traumas, your unique potential, is you. Therefore, the only meaningful metric for progress is self-referential. Stop looking left and right at the crowded racetrack. Look backward. The goal isn't to be someone else. The goal is to be a marginally improved version of the person you were 24 hours ago. Find one small, fixable thing that bothers you today and commit to fixing it. Maybe it's the pile of clothes on the floor. Maybe it's the 10 minutes you waste scrolling before bed. Maybe it's finally sending that difficult email. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for the 1% improvement. When you hit that micro target, you gain a small, genuine victory. You prove to yourself that you are capable of change. This starts the cycle. Competence leads to confidence, which leads to aiming slightly higher tomorrow. Remember this profound truth. What you aim at determines what you see. If you aim at your neighbor's success, all you see are your own gaps. If you aim at the you from yesterday, you see a clear path forward, illuminated by achievable tasks. That's how you build true resilience. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This rule often sounds harsh, but it's perhaps the most loving, responsibility-laden instruction a parent can receive. Parents are the first, best, and only proxy for the real world. If your child is perpetually spoiled, aggressive, or incapable of sharing in you, the person genetically predisposed to love them unconditionally, find their behavior irritating, then how will the unforgiving, indifferent world treat them? The answer is brutally. The deepest act of parental love is not endless coddling. It's providing the social literacy that allows a child to function and thrive outside the safety of the home. You are teaching them the rules of the game, so they don't get permanently benched by society. If you fail to set boundaries and correct dysfunctional behavior, you are essentially guaranteeing your child a life of rejection, loneliness, and failure. They will grow into an adult that no one, including themselves, wants to be around. The key is discipline, not punishment. The intervention must be minimal necessary force, applied with clarity, consistency, and kindness. It's about setting absolute boundaries, like a simple fence, so that the child can explore and play freely within a defined and safe space. Teach them the rules now, while the stakes are low. If you don't discipline them, the world will, and the world is far less forgiving than you are. This rule is about giving your children the ultimate gift, likability and competence. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This is the ultimate mic drop moment in the book. You might be filled with righteous fury about the world's problems, climate change, political corruption, social injustice, and you're ready to march out and fix it all. Show me your room first. Your immediate environment is a direct, undeniable projection of your inner psychological state. If your desk is a mountainous disaster, if your kitchen sink is permanently clogged, if your room is a landscape of forgotten, half-finished tasks, then you are not dealing with the chaos you can control. This is the chaos of willful blindness. We often choose to ignore the small messes because fixing them forces us to confront our own laziness, procrastination, or fear of responsibility. It's much easier to blame a massive, abstract enemy, like the system, than it is to admit you haven't done your laundry in 3 weeks. The philosophy here is simple. Start local, gain competence, then expand the order. You cannot manage a city if you cannot manage your own sock drawer. When you clean up your immediate domain, when you face the mess you created, you prove to yourself that you are capable of turning chaos into order. This process strengthens your character, sharpens your focus, and gives you the moral authority to speak. Have some humility. If you cannot bring peace to your household, how dare you try to rule a city? The world is too complex for you to fix single-handedly right now. But your home, your desk, your schedule, that is your jurisdiction. Start your revolution there. We have now established the protocols for your inner life, dropping false comparisons, enacting responsible love, and conquering your immediate chaos. These 6 rules have prepared you to be a powerful, competent individual. But power without meaning is just nihilism. In Part 3, we tackle the deepest existential questions. How do you choose a worthy goal? Why is the truth more important than convenience? And how does simply speaking with precision change your reality? What part of this section, the lobster rule for analogy, the tough love rule 5, or the messy room of rule 6, do you think will resonate most with a young audience? Let me know in the comments.